you've alluded to this, that you've been very close to the Nigerian government. They've supported your venture. At one point, your company had exclusive imports rights in sugar, cement, and rice.
No, we have never had exclusivity.
But you have,
there was nothing like exclusivity.
There was nothing like exclusivity.
Nothing whatsoever.
So
Nobody. In fact, you know, right now, if you look at it, let me give you an example. We have invested heavily, maybe $6-7 billion in cement alone. But some people are saying, no, we're not happy because they are too big in the, cement business.
And this is what my question is. What do you respond to those who criticize you and say that you've benefited greatly of government, which has allowed you to collapse all competition and small business in Nigeria and establish yourself as a sole importer or manufacturer? What do you respond to those critics?
Well, first of all, there was never any time where we were the sole manufacturers or sole importers or whatever of any item. It has never ever happened. Only maybe during when we took risk. Let me give you an example. There was nothing like sugar industry in Nigeria, you know, and everything was imported. Maybe small, the farming side. We took a risk in and opened up a refinery which we built with about $250 million then. Okay, so if we are the only ones having that sort of refinery, nobody was stopped. How can you say that somebody has given us a license? We are not giving a license to operate alone. Okay, what normally government will roll out, like right now, let me give you an example. Government has rolled out their agricultural policy on self-sufficiency in sugar. Okay, nobody is investing, maybe two of us. So tomorrow, when we are successful, somebody will rise up and say, no, this is a monopoly. It's not a monopoly because nobody has been stopped. That's number one. Number two, government has always been begging people to come and invest. So if we heed the call of government to go and invest, is that a problem with that?
But can you understand that some people may see your close ties with the government, whether it's former President Obasanjo or the current government, as they can see it as a sort of favoritism? Could you understand that?
Let me tell you something. You know, during the regime of Obasanjo had never ever given me anything directly. And, you know, I know that
you helped finance his campaign, according to Wikileaks.
No, well, you know, whether I finance his campaign, but when I finance a campaign for anybody, it has no relationship. There are some African presidential campaigns that, yes, we fund, or we are part of the funding, but we have nothing to do even in the country. What we are looking for is good governance. Okay, so today, for example, you know, during Obasanjo's regime, which favors were we given? The greatest thing that we have actually hooked on was that Obasanjo said that, look, importers of cement, we don't want to see any imported cement. What we want you to do is to make sure that you go and do a backward integration, produce the cement locally. We have everything, and that's what we have been able to prove in 7 years.
So does Aliko Dangote then epitomize the free market at work in Nigeria?
Oh yeah, we do.